Why does my character look... Because I have rabies, OBC. It comes with the clown nose. The real question is, are those my eyebrows or are those my eyeballs?
Nothing in the bathroom. There's
Where are you going?
I'm looting the house. That's what you're supposed to do.
You picked a spot for me to go to. I went to it and you're nowhere near it. You told me to go here.
I'm going there.
You told me to go here. I came over here. You're like, but no.
Oh, hello, Elusivities.
I'm coming over there now.
Fancy seeing you here.
I'm trying to find my way.
And we unlock something. Make all your... Oh, I get a sparkly wand now. Oh, I win. Look at that, I win. I am the most powerful hero ever. Pink wand. And I'm going to aim for the fourth square. Right here. I'm aiming right in the fourth square.
Everyone else. Choose a
I'm
slot
gonna aim for that fourth square right there. Hey, Snow.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Let the games begin. Pick a spot to drop from.
Let's go.
Ever heard of chaos theory? Well, this is
Hello, Dragon Sharon. Fancy seeing you here.
Oh! Woo!
Oh, I am filled with rage about the whole nobody dying thing.
Yeah! I'm trying to pick things up to... Oh, great. It's gonna get worse, isn't it?
Sup, Imoro 100.
Come on, y'all! At least I can sit now. I'm holding shift so I don't move forward that fast.
Happy to see you again, a Pixel Rose.
Okay, where... I can't see it. Guys... I can't see anymore. I don't know what's happening. Oh, tiny game. What even? Why? Why game? Why? This is verging on harassment. Slowly shrinking harassment.
Sup, Starry_boy.
Okay, game. You're tiny enough. Okay, you throw away this one that is behind me. You throw away that one. Because that one's bent. You throw away the bent ones. Why do we have more bent ones? Throw away this one. Throw away this one. Throw away this one. This is a fucking tooth. That's an acorn. Acorn goes up there, though, for some fucking reason, doesn't it? And then the tooth goes right there. I don't know why we're keeping those. Oh, fucking Lego brick in the tool drawer. That goes right there. Oh, got a nut. That goes there. Tooth is in the wrong spot. Sorry, my apologies. It goes in the tooth hole. Sorry. For this being like a, oh, here's the cleaning thing. What the fuck? Hey, everyone. I gotta start with the apology. But hello, Elusive. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Amoru. Hello, Rose. Hello, Starry. I gotta start with the apology. I said I was gonna do a little Gator Game DLC today. Because that came out yesterday. I'm not doing that. Because I don't have the mental state to do that very well right now. So I do apologize if you were looking forward to that. I want to, but I can't do it today. Mentally, I cannot do it today, so. I want to be able to give that game the love it deserves and the support it deserves, and it just isn't going to happen tonight, you know? But Hope y'all are doing at least decent. I'm dealing with depression right now. For those unaware, I'm dealing with depression doing its thing. Woo. We good? I'm dealing with depression pretty bad, so it's been a mess. I did work though, and I want to show you the work I've done. I want to show you all the work I've done. Oh wait, let's go visit Mari. Hello, Mari. Hello. All right. But I have been busy at work. I have been busy. Ooh, you need to move up one. There we go. I've been busy at work on this right here. So this is the storage room for my farm, and I will show you that in a second. But I gave a stack of each of these to Lee, which is why these are kind of messy. But you can see we've got a decent amount of frog lights, right? So this is working. I have a little tiny viewing spot over here. Where you can see some of them spawn. But free cam, you can see we get little guys every so often. They don't really spawn where we want them. But it is fast enough. Like if we go out this way, you can see I've poured a lot of lava. Hey, Asmo, I poured a lot of lava. So like we got some of them spawning where we don't need them. This isn't the side I started pouring this on. I started pouring it over here. So you can see I've been doing this to remove spawn spaces. It's taken a while. And like I obviously didn't get all of it. I just started here and looked for spots, and then there's areas, and it's not perfect. But the point is, this does exist and works. Typically, it works a little bit better because I'll be standing if I go to where my actual standing spot is. My actual standing spot is down here. It is a lot of lava. But this is where I stand. And then I'm considerably below it, right? But if you look around me at this height, there's not a ton of spots things can spawn very easily. How's it going, Bigby? And then you can see here, we had the one layer that we did on stream. I did the rest in my time between. They occasionally hop out here, but they go back in. But yeah, I did layers like a classic slime farm, and they'll spawn in. They'll eventually move to the right position where they will see the iron golem. And it works pretty idea. It works pretty decent. Like, I wouldn't say it's perfect, but like, they're all spawning pretty well. It does better, like, since I'm the only one on the server. Like, it does work at a decent enough rate, and then because these guys, you only really need one, and you get like 8 frog lights out of it. If you're Bigby, if you're willing to camp at it, you can take them. But I currently don't have much of a storage for this. Like, the current storage for this is just a single double chest for each one. I need to do a better storage overall. But like, it's working. But I just need to add more chests to it. Get a deeper storage. But it is working. That's the point. Like, it's working. Like, I need to go here. Need that. Can I get under there? Come on, let me in. There we go. Hey, Raxon, how's it going? It's working better than I thought it would, I think is a key part of this. So if we do that, and then I go in here and go back to my storage system, for me to do what I'm going to do here, I need to go back here. I don't have any hoppers in here. I've got hoppers somewhere in here. No, no, no. I mean, I had copper hoppers there. There we go. And I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really, I don't need 5 because that last one doesn't do anything, but... Do I have chests in any of these? I need 10 chests. There's 2. Screw it. I hope y'all are doing alright tonight, though. I don't have much brain power today, and I do apologize for that, but... Can only do so much sometimes, you know? That happens every so often. I think it's because you technically spawn there, and you get pushed forward. So I think that'll stop it. Now I need... In order to do this, now I need to place the chest below. Which would be there, 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 and there. Oops. Yeah, my mental health really tanked yesterday, so I don't think I can get up there. So we're gonna have to go here. Go back to storage, go back to Froggy Farm. Okay, all of those should be connected now. It's so many, like, little spots. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now, hopefully, frog lights, magma slimes. Okay, cool. This one does nothing. This one is there for, like, if somehow something else is spawning in there and I don't want to deal with it. I'm guessing all of the extra chests I had are in this stockpile of a mess. Because I'll be real, this is a mess. Hey, there was a hopper. There's a couple more. There's a copper hopper. Okay. So technically you can still get in the farm. This is if I decide to do one more layer on it. I don't need to, but... I need to rant a little bit. So if y'all are ready for me to do my one big rant per stream about things stressing me out, we're gonna do that really quick. But simply put, I just got blocked today by like a handful of people, but I want to talk about why they blocked me. And they're welcome to block me, but I think it is worth talking about literacy in regards to this. And the reason I have to specify literacy is they blocked me because they think I'm okay with companies using Gen AI. Like, anybody who knows me knows I'm not cool with Gen AI. But that's where this is like, yeah. No. So the creators of My Time at Sandrock, over a year ago. It's been over a year ago. It's been over a year ago that the people who worked on My Time at Sandrock got called out for possible Gen AI usage in their newer game. There's an account on Blue Sky that is going around talking about like all these cases of companies using Gen AI, and they use a bit of the thing that came out about the devs of, which is Pathia, where they were having a conversation about it because they were accused of it, and somebody on their social media team said that they do, but all of their art stuff is made by hand, blah blah blah. Which, on its own, totally damning information, right? Like, okay, well, that's them saying it. That like they're saying they use it. I'm done,
right? And I think that would be a fair response. However, that wasn't the full conversation, and that's all that this one Blue Sky account shared, was that one screenshot. They linked to the Reddit thread that has all the information, but they didn't provide any of that. They only showed that screenshot. They didn't include the apology from that person saying they misunderstood what was being used, that nobody there does, like, they misunderstood things that were being said, and were wrong, apologize for miscommunicating what was going on. The team lead came and said no one on the team uses it. Like, the team lead straight up was on a flight during the time, didn't know what was going on, landed and saw that and was like, we don't use Gen AI in anything. The most any Gen AI would be used is that it might be in our reference materials for things, but we're not making them. And it's like, that's important information to provide. Sure, people can totally write off the company for using it in references. I have no problem with people doing that. I even said, that's too much for even me, but it doesn't do any help to be dishonest about the usage of it and claim that they're using it in their art and things like that. That was my statement. And I'm getting blocked by a bunch of people because I said, hey, maybe give the full story and not just part of it. Like, I'm against it too, but it doesn't help anybody to lie about how it's being used or misrepresent how it's being used. Like, they were misrepresenting the facts and I called it out. So I'm getting blocked by people because I'm apparently supporting Gen AI now. Like, no. I'm supporting being honest about what you're saying these people do. Because if you're being dishonest about somebody using Gen AI, I cannot trust anything you're saying. If you are lying partially, why should I have a reason to believe you're going to tell the truth anywhere? Why should I believe anything you're saying? And it's just like, but no, I've been blocked by 3 people so far because I'm supposedly defending the company. It's like, the company said they weren't using it, said that there is some in their reference material, but they never said they made it themselves. The only Gen AI that they said that they had used, one Chinese company, so wording of Gen AI is a little bit different here, was that they used it to increase. They used it in one part to help with the wrinkles in the hair and folds on the fabric. You're not using Gen AI to do that. That's a filter. That is a filter. That is a contrast filter you added. Like, be honest about what people are using it for. I'm just mainly pissed off because it's like, oh, they admit to using Gen AI. It's like, okay, I checked the thread that you linked to. They aren't. That person almost lost their job for it. Like, the person on staff goes, I spent the entire, like, they have been apologizing profusely the entire day to the art manager for what they did. And they did a whole public apology, and all of this has been done, and they said they were wrong, and that they didn't know what they were talking about, and they're really, really sorry for everything. And it's like, why are you not including this? Like, if you're going to say they used it, you should probably include the information that says that they didn't use it as well. Don't one-side your story to push a narrative. But because I called that out, I'm apparently supporting Gen AI companies. It's like, no, I'm really not. I don't have, like, I don't care about Sandrock. I've never launched, I may have launched it. I don't remember playing it. Like, my playtime has got to be less than half an hour. Like, I apparently own their first one. But, like, I don't have any stake in that game. I just hate people lying about it. And I did a post on Blue Sky just kind of talking about the fact that people are blocking me over. It's like, if you're going to block me over saying that we do not interact over people having used it in a reference thing, you need to carry that same energy for every artist that has done a redraw of AI art. Like, they didn't generate it, but they're redrawing AI things that somebody else generated. You better have that same energy. Because a lot of people will go into memes that are based... Like, I remember last year, a lot of people did, maybe the year before, a lot of people did that meme of being being an action figure. And AI was doing a lot of it. Like, a lot of them, it was an AI trend that people were doing. And artists took it onto themselves to do that same meme, but draw it themselves. Now that is using Gen AI as a reference. If we are crucifying everybody who uses Gen AI as a reference, we would also need to remove those. We would also need to block all those people, right? There's nothing that says that they're intentionally going out of their way to generate anything, that they're creating anything there. But you need to be honest about what's going on. And my point was just like, hey, if you're going to out people, at least be honest about what you're outing them for and show the whole picture. Don't just do part of it. Because they only showed the screenshot of the one message. They didn't show the screenshot of the apology. And it's like, you're pushing a fake narrative by doing that. You need to tell the truth. Like, what you said was true, but it was a half-truth. There's so much more going on that you didn't feel like sharing with people, and that's what bugged me. But yeah, I'm getting blocked over it. So, that's fun. Like, they don't use it. They all are adamant, like, all the artists are adamantly against it. I don't get it. I understand, like, I hate Gen AI. I hate it so much. It's ruining things, it's making people not know what's real anymore. But lying to people is also going to make people not know what's real anymore. If you're mad at Gen AI for lying to people, you need to be mad at people for lying to people. You don't get to choose this, like, short battle of, oh, but this is worse. Yeah, it is, but you're not helping. Just because something's worse, you don't need to make it, like, also a problem, you know? I hate liars. I hate liars so much. Sorry, that was my rant. I was pissy because somebody pissed me off today on Blue Sky. Well, 3 people have pissed me off on Blue Sky. But like that's what it is. They think I'm cool with Gen AI because I said, "Hey, don't lie about how people are using it." Like, it's funny cuz my rant that people are blocking me for, let me find the part, cuz this is what I find funny. Is the thing I said in it, right? Where is it? Da-da-da-da-da. I think even using Gen AI for inspiration is a no, but I do think that is the weakest battle that they can be convinced to stop doing, and I bet won't even do that going forward. And apparently that statement, I think even using Gen AI for inspiration is a no, apparently is me being okay with companies using it. Like, I think those are very different words than the ones those would require very different words than what I said. And that's what bugs me. I hate when people, like, decide I said something I didn't. And that's literacy. Like, that is a literacy problem. I'm not going to say that that is entirely their fault for not understanding it, but deciding that I said something I didn't will still piss me off. It's like, can you point to where I said that Gen AI was okay? No, you can't, because I didn't say that. And the thing that gets me is the person who made the original post only showing that one screenshot but linking to the full thing would open themselves up to legal hot water. Like, if the devs of my time at Sandrock, if Pathia, I think it's Pathia. If Pathia wanted, they could sue. Because that's clearly, like, misrepresented stuff where they do have the full information available, and they are making it seem far worse. And that will hurt their sales. And they can show the fact that a whole bunch of people said, well, that's going off my wish list. Guess I'm not buying these games anymore. Like, they have actual visual damages. You've chosen the worst thing. Hey, Arky, you just missed my big rant. Missed my big rant. I was gonna little Gator game, but I had to change course. Because bad mood. No, I can summarize it pretty well, Arky. And you can figure out the whole rant. A couple people on Blue Sky think that I'm pro Gen AI. And I think you can understand where the entire rant goes because that is absurd. Yeah, no. Well, because they took me saying that if we they took me saying that if we lie about how a company uses Gen AI and make it sound worse than it is, that doesn't help your case of saying Gen AI that they're using it in a bad way. You need to be honest about how you are calling out a company. That was what I said. I gave details and explainers on how the company that they were claiming used Gen AI did not use Gen AI, and how they even said otherwise. But they used one screenshot out of a series of 12 screenshots to go, it's Gen AI. They also had a screenshot of one of the art things claiming that this is totally a Gen AI edited thing. And it's like, no, it's not. I can see exactly what's going on. They were like, this finger is going improperly through a tie. And it's like, it's not. It's not. Actually, I want to pull this up. I want to pull up the image they tried to claim was it going through a tie. Because I think this is funny. Because it's definitely not. Give me a second. I want you to see this thing that they were claiming. Yeah, exactly. You need to be factual with what you're doing. And the fact that this is a year old and all the stuff is a year old. Okay, so this is the crop section that they were claiming is Gen AI right here. Now, just to show, they were claiming, and I want to word what they claim. Zoomed in of a Pathia art character holding their green tie, but a finger is going through the tie, and the bottom of the tie randomly fades out, even though it's not being covered by anything. Okay, one, the image is super bloomed. I can see the entire shape of it. It's right there. You can't see my cursor. Can I get my cursor? I need a cursor. We're gonna cheat a cursor in. I'm gonna use this image twice. Okay, we're gonna use the image twice. This is my cursor now. Okay, this is my cursor. They were claiming that right here is it fading out. I can clearly see the edge of where it is. There's a lot of light coming in here. The light is fading it. This is fine. And they go, the finger goes through the tie. The tie is folded and flipped over. It's bent there. It's bending out. Like, this is fine. That fabric is bent. Like, that's... If you have a tie slid between your fingers, that's what it does. That isn't honest to say that that's not right. That's actually, like, really well drawn. This is actually really, really impressive, and that's what bugs me. It's like, they were claiming that this was a proof that it was Gen AI, because the finger is going through the tie. The tie is threaded through the fingers. Yeah, it not only looks normal, like, that looks, like, that is beautiful. That is beautifully done. That is a tie threading through, going here. The fabric is bent. There's like a point here. Like, this is lovely. Ador. But yeah, they were trying to claim this was Gen AI, and it's like, no. This is fantastically done, but they were claiming that was Gen AI, and it's like, no, it's not. It's not. All of this makes a lot of sense. But yeah, they're trying to go, oh, it fades out. No. It's the light is here. This is light green. The light green is turning to pale, and the white of the jacket is pale. It's all there. But yeah, no, that bugged me. So that was one of their proof images that it was AI. It's like, no, it's not. You're just wrong, and you're being a dick about it. Because they shared that one. They shared another one. What was the wording on this? Crop zoom of a cape, there's a logo, but half of it is overlaid into the cloak and not finished. There's a fold in the cloak. Like, I'm not showing you it, but there's a fold in the cloak. And then the first one, short braided hair is fading off into the background part way. No? It's just not. It's like there's a thing behind him. You got a low-res screenshot that you're trying to do this on, and I just hate... I hate people doing this shit. And it stressed me out further, and I was already stressed out. But, yeah, so that's where I'm at. So, I apologize. Let's work on this circle. Hi, Pluto. I need to work on this. You can see all these little floating white cubes. These are where I need to place the glass. I'm not using Lightmatic or anything, but I am using a thing to basically count this for me, because this is... There's so much I need to place, and I would never get this... I would get this done, but it would take me months if I did this by hand, so... You're going the route of using a build guide mod. Yeah, that's the thing. If you're not sure, don't... If you are not sure if something is AI, ask somebody who knows better. But don't go, this is AI. Ask somebody else, go, hey, I think this is AI. Could you check for me? And don't ask a comment section, hey, is this AI? Like, no, because you're gonna sound like a dick, you know? You gotta ask somebody who can tell. You gotta look at things. A lot of me going, this isn't AI, is not, you'll never hear me say, it definitely isn't AI, but you will hear me say, I don't think it is. I'm not seeing anything that says it is. I don't have any reason to believe it is, you know? And that's important. Like, if you don't know, you don't know, but like, don't claim things are without, like, good proof. And I was saying, well, it looks like other AI things. Like, AI things are trained on other things. Like, that's gonna happen. I'm just so tired of people being dishonest. Like, but yeah, I've been blocked by 3 people very rapidly. I'm sure the amount is going to increase. But I haven't been blocked by anybody I know, so at least there's that. Because I feel like anybody who knows me is gonna go, yeah, no, you're not cool with AI. Like, but it's still like, what the heck? Oh, and I posted this in the Discord, but I will mention it here. I did add a sound effect for the celebration power-up as well as the giant emote power-up, because I was missing when people were doing those. I had no sound, so at least now I know, hey, there's a sound effect. Oh, my back itches. Help. That's the thing. Like, I'm not subtle about not liking AI. I just really hate liars. And it's like, I'm not gonna, like, even if I hate someone, I'm not gonna lie about the people I hate, you know? Like, I'm not gonna lie about these companies. Like, yes, I hate them. Yes, they're awful, but I want the truth. Well, it's time for you to eat it, Dor. Also, I'm really glad in the States we don't call it squirty cream. Because, oh, it doesn't sound great it doesn't sound great. Well, get hot chocolate, Dor. You have, okay, Dor, you say that. You have cheese in tubes. You have cheese in toothpaste tubes. And you're gonna go, oh, but nobody buys those. Nobody buys cheese in the cans either. You do. You do, in fact, have cheese in toothpaste tubes. And it's probably used by just as many people as the Kansas spray cheese are. No one buys Cheese Whiz. It is not a popular thing. It is real cheese. But this is where we get into some cheese is made with the curd side, some is made with the whey side. Like, we use both here. Like, that's the thing. There's cheese made with the curds, there's cheese made with the whey. We do both. I did find it funny where I believe American cheese was brought up by Cleo on stream, and Cleo had mentioned, oh yeah, we call it plastic cheese. And it's like, my brain's just going, yeah, we call it plastic cheese too. Like, I think the big thing is you find like people find the weird American foods and think that like we eat them regularly. It's like we don't. Like, yeah, they exist. Y'all got equivalents. Exactly, Arky. I'm not huge on cheese outside of having cheese with certain things. Cheese on its own is... If I have cheese on its own, I'm sad. Like... And I'm not talking like cheese and biscuit, like crackers and cheese or anything like that. That's not... I agree that it is, like... American cheese is good on a basic burger. But I think most other cheeses are better. Like, most other cheeses are better on the burger. But I do think there is there's kind of a comfort food in it. Now, if you want to put it on something actually really good. Because I know the burger is the option and whatever. And it's like, oh, yeah, you put it with a burger. No. Do American cheese with a hot dog. Crappy food with crappy food, it is good. It elevates it. You do mustard, ketchup if you like it. You're a fool if you do, but ketchup if you like it. You do mustard, American cheese, hot dog, and like relish, you're set. And it can be cold there. You can have the cheese cold. It doesn't matter. Oh, wrong farm. I have made some pretty good farms. I gotta say, I gotta be proud of myself. I have made some pretty good farms. This one is so backed up that no matter how much of this I take, I still need more. I don't want this much on in my hotbar. But that'll be full when I come back. Doesn't have to be American mustard, Arky. Pick any mustard. Pick whatever mustard you like. It just needs to be mustard. That's all I'm saying. You can have yellow mustard. You can have Dijon mustard. You can have spicy mustard. You can pick. You can pick. Just mustard in general is great. I love mustard. You need that bitter. That bitter is, I think, an important part of cheap burgers and cheap food. Having something bitter on those foods elevates them. You're not elevating things by putting ketchup on it. But having a bitterness to it, that does elevate a lot of foods. Now, granted, I'm saying this is somebody with ADHD, and apparently, bitter and sour and a love for that comes with ADHD and neurodivergence in general. Did not know this, recently learned it. But apparently, like, the appeal of, like, sour foods is a big thing for people with ADHD, and such. No! Wrong pick. I feel like I should rename the Glasskeeper. The only pickaxe that survived. I've had to rename my other pickaxe, and I'm sad about it. Damn it. If I were to assign this song making somebody rock out in, like, listening in chat right now that's probably bobbing their head, it's probably Bigby. It's also a door. See, no, I wouldn't have placed that for you, door. There we go. I think one of the funny things to me when it comes to like AC/DC, and this is not to insult his singing abilities, but if you ever were like, man, I can't be in a band, I can't sing, I feel like you got some like motivation here. Nah, I don't see you as being a classic rock person, Dor. That's all. You don't give off that vibe. Yeah, singing is heavily about confidence. That is correct. Do I have arrow? Do I have? I said arrows. I meant to say, do I have torches on me? Everything is currently lit that I can see anyway. Should do it from this side. There we go. But yeah, I know I do want to apologize again. I know I said I was going to do a little Gator game. Just did not have it in me today. Or in me tonight to give it the respect it deserved. So I have opted to do Minecraft. Maybe we'll do a little Gator game in the wrong time slot tomorrow morning. Oh. Do. Hey, Timber. Crap. My neck is sore. Oh my god. Ow. Oh my god, that is a sharp pain in my shoulder. Holy crap. Yeah, no, I'm good. It's just, oh. I need to, what was it? Do that. So I heard this really good way to stretch your shoulders and straighten up your spine. And it was put your hands out like 40, like elbows at 45, down, arms down on your sides, straight forward, like you're kind of be sitting on an armrest, like sitting straight up. Do that. Then tilt your hands outward so your thumbs are pointing away, and then do thumbs up on both hands. And then rotate your arms slowly at the elbow so that way they're pointing out to the side and your thumbs start pointing backwards. And it's a really good way to stretch like all those muscles. But no, I'm having a cramp in my left shoulder, and I don't know what's going on there. Wake me up. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. And save me from the dark. And lighten my... Save me. There we go. Good job, Dor. Okay, there. Wake me up inside. Save me. Save me. Oh, I'm sorry, Arky. I mean, that is one I do sitting down as well. That's one to help with your posture while sitting. So why is my chair... It feels like my chair is reclining, and it shouldn't be. Ba-ba-da-bop. 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 Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da. This time, I can't believe I couldn't see. Deep in the dark, you were there in front of me. I've been waking me 1,000 years to see. Open my eyes to everything. You die here. Oh, I need to go one lower. Boop. There we go. I was trying to place this as I went back past, but I failed. But yeah, you can see how this is not like the best situation for me having to place all of this. Like, oh god. And it's like, yeah, but what about this? Oh, did you hear the good news about baby zombies? I feel like a lot of you might appreciate this. There's good news about baby zombies in Minecraft. They are increasing the hitbox size. Yeah. They've changed the model a little bit. The head's a little bit bigger and stuff, but the hitbox is actually in line with the size of their new head, which is about the size of a player head. So currently, how it is in the game is the mobs are scaled down 50% height of the adult zombies. They're scaled down 50%, and their hitbox is just scaled down 50%, which is why they're so hard to hit. The change in the new one is they have their own new model. The head is the same size as the adult one. Their height is just shorter. So now their hitbox is the same like width as the regular zombie, but it's just half the height. So it is a much better hitbox. I'm still gonna keep them at their slowed down speed on this server, but yeah. I don't feel like I've ever heard this song. Oh wait, no, I do know it. I just need the refrain. Favorite pasta to cook or eat? I am good with most pasta, but I am a huge fan of the fun of any type of shell pasta. Like, I just really, really enjoy the experience. Of any form of shell. I think they're more enjoyable. No! Oh, come on. I did not click there. I want somebody to get that question and go, SpaghettiOs. And it's like I want SpaghettiOs to be someone's answer to that. What's your favorite pasta shape? SpaghettiOs! Alphabets! Like, I feel like Mari's favorite spaghetti is, or favorite pasta is probably, SpaghettiOs. That's a cookie, Mari. Womp. Oh, thank you, Clue.
Amazing. Clumily just subscribed to us for another month. That's 39 now.
Clue threw a gay star at my face. Thank you, Clue. And I do it again. I do love the not knowing what type of music somebody would listen to aspect of, like, the world. Right, because, like, my most listened to stuff is, like, when I actually dress the way I want to dress. I'm wearing, like, all black outfits. I'm wearing a bit more on the hips. Like, I am a goth hipster, aesthetically. And then, like, what I'm listening to? Katamari. Tessa Violet. Ash Nico. And it's like, wait, what? System of a Down. It's like, okay, System of a Down tracks, but the others? It's like, yeah. I do not restrict my taste in music. There's a soundbite going around TikTok right now, and I really appreciated it. It was, so you think you're better than me just because I collect Funko Pops? Is the audio? Now they did edit it for the video to say just because I use Gen AI, and it's like, yeah, but it amused me. I sent it to one of my friends who, at least in the past, collected Funko Pops. Okay, so Starry, so when you do a single Moss Ball, it only throws 1, but if you do Mari and the Moss, it'll do 10. That's how that works. I had taken guitar classes. The very, very big problem that constantly arose is I do not have rhythm. I have no sense of rhythm. At all. And I'm tone deaf. Like, music is not for... Musical aptitude is not for me. I guess in theory I could probably do digital music. Like, I could create it using programs that tell me that the sound is right. But, or like the rhythm is right, but like that doesn't feel right to me. It'd be like me painting a picture and going, yeah, the colors look right. Like, do they? Look at you, Mega Bonk devs. Oh, I couldn't tell if the colors look good, so I asked ChatGPT. You are shit at your job and you have no friends. You couldn't ask your friends if the colors looked right? Like, what? Sorry, mad at Mega Bonk. I'm mad I streamed that and promoted that game. Go away, go away, go away. Question why I don't have a magnet. We need glass. Whee! Hello, Mari. Do I have... I think I have purple dye here, right? I have a bunch of magenta dye there. Not there. There it is, purple dye. I think, Door, that if Frame knew you did that, Frame would tell you to have some. Oh, I want to show you something I did. I vandalized Lee's base. Also, Lee's been working on something. I want to see what Lee's done. Whoop. And so Lee has started a mega project of some sort. And I don't know specifically what's going on, but like you can see, Lee created an outline of whatever he is planning. So Lee is up to something. But I want to show you all what I did to Lee's base. Because I was in the Skelly farm and I was bored. So I turned it into a little micro nether. Made a little fossil with the little bones coming by. I did a little mini fog thing. Oh, I forgot to wax a hopper. And then we got happy gas. I need wax! You know, I like this song. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to hear that song. Do 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 do. High hopes for a minute. But yeah, I just wanted to do. I was like waiting for. I was waiting for the mobs, and I'm just like, eh. Okay. Sharpen you. Apply honeycomb. Bone arrow. But yeah, and then it won't because it's set up like this, it won't overload. The arrows will just end up sitting up here rather than going in. I got a little happy gas in the corner. So you got somebody to chill with. Well, that's a dried gas, I guess. We got a little dried gas in the corner. But I did little soul lanterns here. But yeah, I was just like, you know what? Let's make it a little more aesthetic in here, and I thought it looked nice. You can see the size of the dome from quite far away. Be that one in a million. Have I hope. You can see I've been up to a lot, though. Okay, go here. Go back over here. It's a little complicated. Oh, yeah. I put some frog lights down. I forgot to show you all this. I put some frog lights down. So now, instead of just being the one, we're going to have a bunch of different colors kind of popping from the design rather than just the orange. So as ominous as the Shroomlights look, I'm going to add a lot of that. And there may end, oh sorry, as ominous as the Skulk looks, we're going to add a lot of these. So it is entirely possible that by the end of this, we have more Shroomlights than we do, or more Shroomlights and Froglights than we do any Skulk. But it's a texturing thing, right? Like I want to have this texture going. I don't know what Battenberg is, but I hope you enjoy it. Of high hopes for the living. I hope. Nope, no idea what that is either. Go. There. Bop, 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 bop. There we go. Yellow and pink sponge cake arranged in a 2x2 check pattern held together with jam. Gotcha. That seems extremely complicated. Where I feel like a layer cake would work just as well. But we're about presentation with that dessert for sure. A wandering trader has spawned near me. Where? Hello? Hello? Gasp! Clue is here. Well, it will, yeah, the villager will be the trader will be invisible. But the llamas won't. Holy crap. Hey! I don't, like, every time they've spawned over here on this mountain, and I feel like they might be up there again. Like, every time they spawn in my base, they're, like, right there on that end. No. No. A lot of skeleton horses. How the fuck? How? How did oh wait, no, this might have been one of the mountain peaks. So there was a mountain here that had the floating island. This might have came off one of the floating islands. Where, honestly, the visibility grid should be helping me right now. There you are! Where am I? I mean, I'm down there now, but you were actually up where I landed. Bow, 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 bow. Oh god, wait, 2 of them spawned near me. I missed one of them earlier. Ow. Do 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 do. I want to get these spots that I clearly forgot to cover. There we go. There we go. Oh, yellow. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Whee! Okay. Listen, I ain't got a problem with you, Skelly. I just need you to know I am not responsible. Okay, what you got? Silence armor trim, a monkey, oogie boogie, a television, white flower pot, Darth Maul, border collie, raccoon, and notebooks. Ooh, I do want the notebooks. I do want the notebooks. Like, I've got this library set up down here. You know, like, I would love to have... Like, I plan on doing, like, a proper library, so doing this... I wasn't planning on getting the border collie. The thing is, like, those notebooks, like, they're in there from a data pack. Though we do have a data pack that allows you to get any player head. I think it's still nice to have some of them that are more accessible, and then maybe it's a texture I won't find elsewhere. You're logging on now? Okay, you. I now have a stack of notebooks. Thank you, Jackie. Do 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 do. But yeah, having a stack of notebooks feels like a good thing. That's a really, really nice texture as well. I like how I can tell, so door is below me, door steps on the thing, door is now above me, door is up there. That door needs to walk forward, and the door will teleport over here. You're vibing to the music? Fair. How's it going, Snow? Bow, 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 bow. Yeah. Oh, look, we can see all the scaffolding from Lee's. I have so much to build. But Snow, I have a double chest of every frog light now. They kind of look like cave paintings of people. Like there's an arm and there's a leg, and then they're wearing antlers. I need another arm. Going like right here. They're on the opposite side up there on the hill. I hope you remembered your emeralds. Oh, what am I doing? I need to go here, go storage. Oh, God, my back. Oh, here. I'll show this off again for anybody who didn't see it. There's not a wall there for me to suffocate in game. Oh, yeah, no, it's a block and a half above. It makes you fall a block and a half when you teleport. I don't know why it does that. I think this is fine. Yeah, it's a block and a half and 1 block forward. Like, it's such a weird, like, amount. But, yeah. They're migrating down to these chests. But you can see almost a double chest, almost a double chest, almost a double chest, and a whole bunch of slime blocks. Because I have this. And I might expand it to be taller. I might add 1 more layer or 2. But it's working. And I did this grid because these frogs weren't moving around. They were like stuck in their spots. I made this statement yesterday, but I feel like it's important to note. When the frogs start doing their ribbit, because of this little line here, it looks like they have breasts. That they can change the size of. Just watch. Watch, come on, do it. Crow, get the camera. See? Frog boobs. You're welcome. Is there another trader or did it despawn? It shouldn't have despawned. It wasn't there that long. They're frubies. You're on the wrong side. North side. No, it is west side. West side's correct. You were correct. West side. They shouldn't have despawned. Or do they despawn faster if I've already traded with them? Nope, I can see them. They're right here. Oh, their llama is. They got snagged. Oh, they got snagged in something. They got separated from their trader, but if the llama's still here, they should still be here, I think. You found leads near Jackie? Okay, so you found Jackie. Jackie's the traitor, so we're good. Wait, Jackie was the traitor. Did you not trade with Jackie? Oh, the other one didn't. The other one didn't spawn. I never found them. I don't know when they spawned. I just noticed the message that I apparently had 2. I never found the second one. Like, they might be here somewhere. I don't know where. There's a horse over there. But yeah, I don't know where the second one is, if like, where it spawned or anything. I just noticed there was a second one in my log. Oh, wait, are you Jackie? Jackie, are you in a tree? Was Jackie in a tree for you? Because Jackie's in a tree, I'm guessing. Yep, Jackie is traveling. Holy, Jackie! Potion, ooh, selling some potion of invisibilities too. You stood near a ledge. That's how that works. Also, I apparently hit that button. Turn out. There's so many things I need to do in this base. I just kind of look around and go, and then it's like, yep, nope, place glass. I'm sorry, Dor. It was funny. Do. And I'll be doing just fine, cause I gotta go down, cause I want it all. Started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. I like this use that Felinity did here, to add a shine, while also having a raised layer on the shoulder. Though it is interestingly only on one side, so I need to talk to Felinity if that's an issue. Because it's not there, but it is there. I've noticed a pixel. I don't like part of my pose. Let's go here. I want to look at my legs. Yeah, they're not rotated at all. -10. +10. There we go. That feels better. Is the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Oh, but what I'm planning on doing with these, if anybody is interested, what I'll do is make these Streamloots cards that you can redeem. Hey, Selmia, make them a Streamloots card that you can redeem to get yourself added to the world somewhere. And I'll make you an NPC. I'll make you a statue and I'll put you in the world somewhere, right? Like, it doesn't have to be like in a little diorama. Like, I'll actually put you in like, oh, I need a bartender. Here's the bartender. Or I need patrons at a bar. And then I'll put you in a chair, you know? Like, I think stuff like that would be really cool. And if you don't have a skin, I can put one in and I can name it after you. Or we can pick a skin from a public thing and put that in. Just now, she takes off her chest. Now, baby, go. I just can't look. It's killing me. Taking control. Jealousy, turning sanction to the sea, turning through sick lullabies, working on your alibis. Burning's just the price I pay. Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes. I missed the bright side. Bow 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 bow. There we go. Not there, but there. And then that means you get that one. There. 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 Okay. Woo! Ow! Ow! Double hit. Mistake is all it will take. You'll be bound in history. Remember me for centuries. That one doesn't need one. That one did. I love that little bit. Heavy metal broke my heart. Yes, okay, I want to test the internet knowledge here. Do y'all know where that comes from? Come on, you know the song. I feel like we've all heard the song. You know where what that riff is a reference to, right? That little bit is not an original to that song. And I hope y'all know it. Remember me for a century, till the whole world knows my name. Cause I am the opposite of amnesia. So that line, that riff, that bit, is from a song called Tom's Diner. I was sitting in a diner. Yeah. Tom's Diner. Fun, weird fact. She did a live interview in Second Life as a Second Life character at one point in time. I don't know why. Feels like a really weird spot to do an interview. It's been in quite a few songs as well. Like, Tom's Diner is not exclusive to this. Like, it gets referenced, interestingly enough, in a few. I would take forever. And that little bit there, that is the original audio of it as well, which is nice. Like, I appreciate that it's not just referencing the lyrics, but or like the music part, but it actually has the voice. Which, arguably, the voice is part of the music. It is one of the many instruments used in the creation of the song. But people don't typically count the singing when they count the music, which is weird. For centuries. I'm gonna be nerdy. Yep, Suzanne Vega. Wow, there is a song by Annan May Cantret and the Giant Rooks called Tom's Diner that has 326 million plays. The original song has 75 million. I'm playing the original. Wait, no, that's not even the original. The original only has 2 million? We're going to have an experience. This is the original. It's from 1987. Ow. Hey, Gold. We're appreciating this song really quick. But that's the original song. That's all it is. There's not a lot there. But apparently there's... This one has 75 million plays, and it's still her, but it's featuring someone? Oh, yeah. This is the popular one. Oh, thank you for the giant one. I heard the sound that time, so now I know it was giant. Are those marked as anything? Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Snow, for the bits. Yeah, so this is the popular version of it, where they basically just added backing music. Props, Snow, if you recognize where the sound effect that came with the giant emote is from. But I think this is the version of the song most people are familiar with. If the names don't match anymore, they won't. Door, that's kind of the thing. You can, if you place it down and broke it, you may have broken the name on it. And then they won't stack anymore. Sometimes. Check the names. Do the names match? Or is one player head? Ding. Thank you, Snow. God, the sky looks so pretty. I don't know. I don't know, Dora. I'm sorry. Do they have MBT data though that says like killed by this, killed by this? So if that's that version, what's the most popular? What is the one that has almost over 300 million plays? What one is this? I already hate it. Why does this have 150 times as many as the original plays? Okay, wait, it's getting better. I still don't think it deserves as many plays as it has compared to the original. Yeah, no, this doesn't deserve as many. It's not bad, but... it's a neat take on it. Tell me when you give up, Snow. Gotcha, Cold. That makes sense. If we're getting it popular based on somebody else's video, I can see why. Keesang! Keesang. Still, though, this does not deserve, like, comparatively. I'm not saying that this song doesn't deserve the attention. Like, I'm not saying this song doesn't deserve the attention, but for the original and the popular remix to have less than 80 million plays and this to have 326 million plays feels insulting to me. This does, however, make me want to listen to one of my favorite artists who I have not listened to in a while. So I am going to shuffle all of her songs. I may have to adjust the volume further. But I'm going to listen to Regina Spektor now. Woo! Ba, 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 ba. Do you give up for that sound effect yet, Snow? Or are you still trying to rattle your brain for it? Would you like a hint? Wow. Oh, is that the whole side? Oh, that's that whole section. I've got a spot here. How did I miss it? Okay, it hasn't been filled in. I was like, how did I miss? Orb. Where am I at? It is up. Ah, there it is. Nyom. And I've apparently missed a few more over on that side. How do I keep doing this though? How have I missed, like, these ones I get? How did I miss that one and that one? Okay. I'm trying to find where that one was. So it is back one from where I'm at and down. And then that one as well. Okay, that was that. And then... Okay. Forward 2. I missed another one. Right? Wait. Wait, what? Oh, it was further down. Okay. And then... Right, right. So right, right. What the heck? It's weird missing something because, like, how did I miss this? How are we looking on the other side? The other side's looking decent. I mean, there might be missing ones, but I don't see them. There's a missing chunk here, but... So I will give you the hint, Snow. The sound effect is from a JRPG. So you were right there. You were right in that regard. And it is a menu sound. So you were right there. You are actually directly correct on those guesses. And I will add in that it is PS2. If I add in that I've streamed it. I feel like at that point, Snow, I should just say what one it is. Fine. Got one of them. At some point, I'm just gonna have to ask everybody on the server to grab a bunch of skulk. And be like, hey, y'all wanna help me coat the inside of this? Just one layer thick. Skulk, skulk, skulk. Do-do-do-do-do. Wah, wah, wah. It's funny too, because it's such an iconic menu noise. As simple as it is, it's very much like, yeah, no, that's definitely what that sound is. I don't disagree with you, Somya. Though I think it should emit light, but if mobs step on it, I think the mobs that step on it should get some sort of buff. So you're kind of combining the two. You're making it so none spawn there, but if they have spots they spawn and are able to walk onto it, that they get a buff there. It is Snow. It is from Dot Hack. I told you it was an iconic sound. I was gonna give you the next hint I was gonna give you. Snow was gonna be orange. It could have also been fun to go, invisible egg! I'm mad. So I ripped all the sounds I could from that game, and for whatever reason, I could not find the soundbite for Oh No Melon, Invisible Egg, Cordyceps, all that stuff. Couldn't find it. When I make my own game, I want to do weird recordings of like those, just to do like as an Easter egg. Just go Cordyceps. It's like, wait, that's not right. Cordyceps. Oh no, melon. Invisible egg. Golden egg. I think one of my favorite little things with the grunties in that game is there are so many of them that are just voiced by Steve Bloom. And it's funny because it's like, they're high-pitched in weird voices, but it's his Guillemon voice. Like, it's the voice that Steve Bloom used for Guillemon. It's not the same voice as his Spike Spiegel, which is used on Wise Man and... is it Sanjuro? What was the game I played recently? That was a classic game. And I'm trying to remember. Oh no, it was Uncharted. Uncharted still cracks me up. Because Uncharted had Steve Bloom and Fred Tatasciore in it. Tatasciore, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. In it. And they were just like random villains that died voices. Like they weren't characters or anything. And I think it's funny because the only time I've ever really seen those names together on credits is in Date Everything, where one of them was a table and the other was a fridge. Da 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 da. Where you better, better, better will you do nothing at all. Get better, better, better will nothing at all. Ah, I missed. Better, better. Like, I was trying to place them in the gaps while I fell, so I didn't have to worry about it on the way back up. Like, I'm heading back up, but it's fun to try and get those spots, you know? But yeah, I need to spend time, because the way I was getting notified before when people did the commands and stuff, or like the giant emotes, it was a throne. It was a throwable, and I'm missing most of my throwables that I had before. So I need to rebind all of those. Is part of why I was no longer getting alerted. Which, it's not the biggest deal, like, that I'm dealing with. Like, oh, I'm missing the sounds. That explains it. But it's like, the amount of things I need to re-add that are missing sounds makes me really sad. Because it's a lot. I'm just like, ah. Like, there's so many things that are broken. And part of what sucks about it is... So I can update a lot of things on both computers, right? I can update things from... I can update, like, all of my VTuber stuff. I can update that on my new computer, and it'll automatically sync it to the old one. Mix It Up, however, is bound to the C drive. It is not portable, I believe is the term for it. And because it isn't portable... that leads to me having to update those things over on that computer. I can't update it on the main one. I think I can update the things that are in the integrated throwing system from my new computer, but I can't update all of it. And it's one of those, like, seems like a weird problem to have, but it's the third monitor. My old computer is on my third monitor set off to the side. And it makes it really awkward for me to do editing over there because my keyboard isn't that way. That monitor is for glancing at. Now, I can do it on my main one. If I want, I just have to lose access to the one and mirror it. It's a whole process. And it's like, I can do it, I just don't want to. Ah. Let me up. I want in the little center spot. Whee! I don't think I have enough to do this all, but I want to do this section. Oh, itchy nose! Oh my god. Yeah. Bop, 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 bop. It's so much skulk to do this. Like, it's funny how little I realize I have to place until I'm placing it. They're like, yeah, no. Oh no, door! You lost a fishing rod, how could you? I still want to apologize to anybody on the server. I said I was going to update the fishing thing between versions, and I never did. I'm trying not to push out too many, like, big updates for the server. But I wanted to add fishing, and I forgot. Aw. You are not supposed to be there. That single block may be why the dimensions are messed up in this, which is funny to me. If you didn't know, this is actually 1 block taller than it is wide. Because I had a block misplaced. It'll probably turn up, door. But, like, that means it's 151 by 151 by 152. Like, I am not really bothered by that discrepancy. Yoinker? Nice. You know, this is just kind of a funny thing that I've noticed. Like, UK English, right? UK English will make fun of other, like, accents in the UK really, really often. And I can't really think of many situations where that's done in the US that is making fun of a dialect. Other than actual, like, hateful meaning, like hateful versions. But none of UK English doing it feels hateful. US English, there are a lot of hateful situations where people are doing that. I'm not gonna pretend there aren't, but yeah, no, the most accents are made fun of in the US. It's almost exclusively either Valley Girl, which isn't really done much anymore, or it's AAVE, and you shouldn't be doing that because that like obvious why that one's a problem for people to be making fun of. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. We do have a lot of banter here, but I think it might be because, and I'm assuming here, but I think it might be because in the UK, you're more likely to run into the other dialects, where for us, we have to go an entire state away to really run into those. We don't run into another dialect very often. It's such a large area that each dialect is, that we're not actually running into the other ones. Unless you're, like, on the edge, and then it's like, it's a mix, and then you're used to both. Which I guess maybe it happens in those areas. I feel like Canadians like, I'm guessing here with Canada. I'm gonna guess there's probably some teasing about people who are extremely Canadian. With, like, saying sorry an aggressive amount and things like, in, like, the Wisconsin kind of thing. Because we have, like, people in Wisconsin in the US sound like people in Canada. Like, the don't you knows and things like that. Like, it's over the top. There's probably a level of doing that, but it's not what I would say is a drastic accent thing. Like, you're just kind of like, it's there. But I think there's so much going on in probably the UK as a whole that it's just, you run into funny sounding language a lot. I hear that. I hear that a lot, Arky, but I don't know if I agree, because I don't think you do it more. I think it just comes up more. So, like, you might do it more often, like, proportionally, but I feel like the rate is probably the same, it's just we're spread out. Like, the instances at where we could do it is slim. Oh my god, my neck. I'm gonna have to put a hot pack on my neck. Like, post-stream. Okay. Okay. I think the thing with taking the piss out of each other. The places where people are going to be taking the piss out of each other is going to be a bar. It's going to be in a bar in the US. If it happens, it's going to be in a bar. Or, here's the thing, or it's going to be between friends in an area where they feel secure doing it. I don't think it's happening anymore necessarily, but I think we don't really want to say anything with people we don't feel comfortable around. Right? And I think there might be more of an instance in the UK of doing it with people you don't really know. But, like, US is just, it's still there, but it's just always people we know, and we feel like we're not gonna fuck shit up. And that may be a bit of a paranoia with the culture of everything going on, but... Yeah, I'm assuming here, though, it's more of a... I don't want to accidentally pick on an asshole, and I also know somebody might be on the verge of a mental collapse, and I don't want to ruin their day either. I'm so mad that that is all I needed there. My brain wants to put an eyeball there. I'm not going to, but my brain wants to put an eyeball there. I think if I did put an eyeball on this, though, I would have to put the eyeball, like, right here. So that when you're looking up at it, it's looking back at... Oh, God, now I kind of really want to do that. I kind of really, really want to do it on this eyeball. Like this little trim edge right here. Where's my diamond hoe? I've had an idea and I need to see it through. It is really hard to see it through, though, because I don't know where I am on this ring. I think this will make this the very first ominous... Ow. The very first clearly ominous thing, though. Hey, Maple. Where are we looking? Am I on the right line? Here. It would be... That one would be the last one. Which is, like, one down from where I'm at. Is that the right spot? It is technically one higher. Okay. So this should be easy to remove. Some of these are going to be messed up, but it should just be... that. It should just be to the edge where the dent is. Oh god, Maple, I'm so sorry. Assuming you got it sorted, though. Yeah, and then it'll be this. I don't think it's supposed to be that, though. It's this row, but not the ones above it. Like that, I'm not supposed to hit. So I'm gonna have to touch this up, but... because I'm pretty sure... visually, it's really hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure the shape I want is going straight down from each one of those. Yeah, we just gotta follow it. Okay. I'm assuming that's the halfway. No, I'm a little curved in. I'm not sure where this next one's supposed to be. There we go. There we go. I'm going to use the diamond axe here, and I know it's slower, but I want to get some of the glass back. Or not the glass, but the skulk back. So I can fix these spots where I screwed up. Mine, mine, mine. Ow! Hey, Sleepy. There. Okay. The problem is it's very hard to see what I've actually cleared out because of the brightness of it, but... it's getting, like, I'm definitely at the circle point, and I can see what's going on. So that's good. It's just harder to tell where the glass bit I want to stop at is from this angle. But I think all of these are level, right? Yeah, all of these are level, so it's any of these spots that aren't. There we go. Got it. How do you feel, Maple, about the fact that they have officially added fart noises to Minecraft? I think it's just funnier to word it this way, for those who don't know. For those who are unaware, they added a new note block sound to Minecraft, and it is a trumpet. So you'll be able to make trumpet sounds with copper blocks beneath them. And that means that you can definitely make fart noises. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm not sure specifically about that edge. What did I do up here? Like, up here, I did that row, and then I kept the backing. So down there, it's that row, keep the... Yeah, okay, cool. So I think this is right. It feels a little weird with that, but I think it'll be fine because these areas I'm going to be filling in with the lights. Though you are a little odd. Why are you strange? What's happening here? Like, this doesn't feel fluid. Yeah, something's wrong right here. What did I do wrong? Oh, I broke a piece that I didn't need to. That one. It's because of the angle they're at. But, like, now, we have that. Now, I just need to do a design around that. What color should it be, y'all? What color should the creepy eye be? What color would pop the most? I feel like... Oh, God. No, so I'm thinking about it, and I think I should use the shroom lights for that. Right? Because, okay. Because here's the thing. The shroom lights pop the most. The shroom lights as a visual thing pop the most. Hey, Nolan, hey, Vividus. Even though I've got these shroom lights down here, I think I'm going to replace these shroom lights with the yellow. And I'll replace this one as well. So I'll replace all the shroom lights I already have down, and then use shroom lights for that. Yeah, frog lights can be good. I am not faulting using frog lights, but I don't think the frog lights contrast as much as the rest in this specific situation. Well, the whole thing is purple. I can't do purple lights. But I think if we do this... Like, I do have the purple frog lights, but... The whole thing... Just to show this again. The whole thing is going to have, like, cracks and fissures on it. But I think because the frog light colors, the green and the purple and the yellow, which I haven't used yet, all kind of go together, or like they smooth out. I think it'll be better to use those for that, and then any of the accent stuff I want to do that I want to draw more attention to, I'll use the shroom lights because they stand out more. Like, I think this is going to be the best way to go about. About making it pop. Because I also want to do... I want to do some accent stuff on the top of the sphere as well that'll show runes on the, like, overworld map. Because I do think a lot of it is going to be visually lost. Because the sphere is just going to end up looking like a texture, and I want to find a way to kind of hide a pattern in it from the, like, the above side. Because you're not really going to see the above from many angles. There we go. Ne me quitte pas mon chat, ne me quitte ma, ne me quitte pas. Do you have a light? Do You then you're my friend, and if you don't, then you're my foe. Okay, wait. Why is that? There we go. Boopity boop boop. Boopity boop boop. Okay. So now, is that symmetrical? It looks symmetrical. Except for the bottom. The bottom is wrong. Or the top is wrong. You're 5. You're 7. I believe the top one needs to be one narrower. Maybe? I want it narrower or wider? Other side. Yeah, this area needs to be narrower. Which is weird, because everything else looked fine. That one spot was odd, though. Yeah, that's ominous. That's got a good ominous vibe to it. Okay, and now I think we need a pupil. Right, so this is the widest point, so this is definitely the row of the pupil. Okay. Definitely needs to go up one from that, so there. Now, we could do a circle or we could do a slit. I think the slit would be more ominous, so we do 1, 2, 3. And then we'll go down 3 as well. 1, 2, 3. And then I think we're gonna go here. I think we're almost there. I think it annoyingly, I do want to go one higher and one lower. And then I want to extend this down one. And this up one. There? It's not quite right. I think I need... Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be it. That's my last Streamlight I had on me. Yeah, I think I need to do the one below and the two above. I love that line so much. Enjoy your youth sounds like a threat. It's such a good line. Yeah, let's go to our scalp grinder. Hey, Fox. Enjoy your youth. Ball is life. Ball is life, but orb is jorb. Okay, this is there. I am liking this, but I need... I think the ring is too thick. Like, the ring around it is too thick. It does make it more visible. But, like, that feels too thick. Ball's life. Because you capitalized it, but the font that I have it in my little log, it just looks like it says Ball's life. So there's a couple ways I could handle this. I could either make this thinner. Actually, I feel like making it thinner is the right choice. Do we just make it one thinner on the whole thing? Like we just extend and go like one layer of each? I think that might be it. Let's start at the bottom so I don't lose my mind. We're gonna move this until we hit the next one. So 1, 2, 3. There. I should probably go from the bottom up on the other side now. Like I'm gonna mess part of this up and have to adjust. Like, I feel like I have to do that, and that already feels wrong, you know? Because I didn't touch this one on the bottom one. There we go. I think this is right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, wait. Where am I at? 3, 2, 1, 1. 3, 2, 1, 1. Okay. That shape is right, but the spots I narrowed it looks like I did it too low on the one side and fine on the other. Like, this side's okay. But this side I removed them down one. Like, I need to go up one and, yeah. Just that one and that one. No. That's also wrong. There? Just the one? That's it, but that doesn't feel right at all. I think I need to just level those two out then. So that one and that one. That does feel better. Like, already thinning that out feels better, but now this feels too thin. Because I like this being thick enough that it's very clear it's happening. It's just finding the right balance, because I feel like if I go one more, it's going to feel... Well, it might feel better with what I want to do to the center thing, because I want to expand it, but I also need to cover up this. So let's see how we feel after. Oh, Fox, since you're lurking. I got blocked by 3 people on Blue Sky today, and I feel like you would want to know the reason why. People are misinterpreting me saying that we should be truthful about things using Gen AI. Before we do a call-out post saying it's Gen AI. And I even say in my thing going, using it for reference is also something I'm not okay with. But we need to be honest about why things are called out. I got blocked by 3 people because they think I'm pro Gen AI because I said that we need to be honest about how they're using Gen AI. Like, I missed that one. That one there? Yeah, people not, like, it's literacy. Literacy is such a huge problem, but I got blocked by people. Simply because I said, hey, make sure your information's accurate. That wasn't even it. It's right here. One of the sides is 2. Is that the right one? That's not right. Up 1 and right 1 from it. It was such a weird thing, though, because it's like, What? Oh, I'm missing... Missing that. There we go. But it's like, I'm very anti-Gen AI. So it's related specifically to the, to Pathia, the people behind my Time in Sandrock, and their new one they're working on. And because there was a post that was saying, like, hey, they use this. And I'm like, do they? And I, like, read the thing, and it's like, the thing you even source says they don't. And the screenshot you're using was a staff member who apologized and said they were wrong about what it was being used for, and they fucked up in what they said. And, like, they were really sorry about misrepresenting the team, and they felt absolutely horrible about it. And it's like, did you think to talk about that part, or are we just gonna have the thing that they apologized for because they didn't understand what was going on with the art team and how the art team worked? The most they said was that there are some, okay, see, now that... What? How did I screw this up? 3.5. Like, you... What even... That needs to be wider now. At the bottom. But yeah, no, like, I'm all for shitting on AI, but be honest about what they did. Because if you're gonna lie about things, you're not better than them. That was all I basically said, was don't lie about what they did. I found a human tooth down under land sea. Remember that time when you decided to kiss anywhere except the mouth? Hey, remember that time the knife favorite colors was pink and green? Remember that when I only ate boxes of tangerines. Cheap and juicy. Tangerines. You have a space of 3. You have a space of 5. The 5 is what I want. Why do you only have 3? But no, I got blocked by a handful of people. Because they don't seem to understand. Like, because they're anti-Gen AI. And I agree with the people who blocked me that, like, any Gen AI is too much. But saying that they use AI-generated art in their thing, when that's just not true, is just making you a liar, you know? And that was the thing that got me. It's like, call them out, but be truthful on what you're calling out. Okay, that looks better. I'm a little concerned about that spot, but it's kind of with the shape of it and doing an angle, you're going to get weird spots like that. Now I need to make the eye portion bigger. Remember that? Remember that? Second time. No more welcome, no more waiting, no more you to be with you, the native. That looks better. Like, that looks a lot better. It's still not right to me, though. This is what's killing me. Like, it's still not right. Maybe there? Okay, gonna go there, and then I want to go... Like, I want this to feel... I want this to feel round. But also pointy. That's better. I think I need to extend the pointy... I need to go... I think I need to do one more there, one more there. It's a weird angle, though, to do that, because, like... That is going to reduce the amount of point we have. Like, if I do this, is this bad if I do these top ones? I don't think that's necessarily bad to connect it. It actually looks pretty consistent in the sizing, too. Like, I think that was what it needed, was just to connect there. I have an idea. I don't know if this is going to work, but I want to try it. I've accidentally made a Pokemon. That's that weird embryo Pokemon. Yeah, Solosis, thank you. But I love that because you're gonna enter the town and you're just gonna have that. Constantly watching you. I may change the color of the pupil. Like, I could see the color of the pupil being, like, the yellow working really well. It's funny, because the eye there actually feels small. Which I think is a really interesting thing. Like, the eye itself, right? That feels small to me. I'm getting distracted by the little... But, like, the eye, that area feels small on it. Hmm. How do I... How do I deal with this? Because, like, I like it. I do like it, but I feel like I need to do more with it. Like, it's such an ominous spot to look at. Go to market. Like, being a distance away helps here. Like, actually being over here, I think, gives me a better idea of how this feels. Do I want to keep this eye? Like, I like that we added it. I think there's fun in it, but I also don't know if I should keep it. I think it reinforces the idea that maybe I should have, like, runes on it rather than the eye. The eye feels too ominous and not well enough done, in my opinion. So I hate that I'm going to do this, but I am going to refund the eye. Like, I am going to get rid of it and go back to what I had. It's neat in concept. It is neat in concept, but I think it doesn't feel... It doesn't feel right for what I'm going for. And I also think I would need to do it much larger if I were to do it. But I think if I do, like, magic runes in certain areas that stand out, that'll be fine. A neat idea. A neat idea. I'm glad we tested it. I'm glad we got that answer early. Putting magical runes on it that look like it's trying to seal it from collapsing, though, could be really good. It just might be a level a little too ominous for what I'm after. There we go. And if you're wondering why I'm getting rid of the the stuff that I am going to need to use again anyway, or like I'm going to have to place them again, it's because it's going to be a lot easier for me to place these if I'm not stopping every once in a while to get stuff out of the way. Like if I'm just going to be able to quickly place them rather than worry about like 5,000 ledges. There we go. Wow. Doo-doo-doo-doo. If you had a mouth, it could be omnominous. Omnomnominous. You know what? Not bad. I approve. Well, I'm glad I have extra, but how did I see how I did it. I'm mad at myself for doing it, though. There we go. Ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. I should probably turn that light on because I'm going to be, since I'm removing the light sources in here that we're keeping it from being a spawnable death zone. There we go. Doop. Bum ba-dum ba-dum. Okay. Now we're back to this part. At least placing it is generally easy, and it doesn't entirely matter if I double them up, but it will make placing the frog lights easier if I'm not doubled up. Ugh. Boopity-boop. Swap that, there we go. Torch. Boop. But yeah, there's just so much I gotta place here. It adds up. It really adds up. Like, I love seeing the stats for Skulk plays. It's like, yeah, you've placed quite a few. And it's like, I know, and it's not even enough. Because I've also got a secondary dome in the top. I've got to do the entire top half, which is going to have Skulk in it. And I've got a secondary dome inside to lower the ceiling a little bit so I can hide stuff in between. That is also Skulk. Here we go. Almost missed those. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the shroom light sections and try and use those just in the focus stuff, because I think the frog lights feel better. Now, it's gonna take me longer to get the frog lights, a lot more AFKing than the Skulk Farm. Skulk Farm's actually really fast. And kind of overloaded and giving me unlimited Skulk right now, and I don't know why. But I think it's just backed up with, like, dropper after dropper after dropper. Like, we have a place to send this. Please take it. Like, I don't know. I think my dropper Vader is overloaded. Which happens. Pop. So many pieces. I'm getting tired, and my shoulder needs a massage. Somebody massage my shoulder for me. I need a shoulder massage redeem. Where it just virtually rubs the shoulder of my VTuber, and then I get it through a placebo effect. Some phantom touch thing. I don't know. Okay. Missed one. I would rather you knock the door. No birthday beats. I mean, it ain't my birthday. Yeah, but why would I get hit for somebody else's birthday? That doesn't seem right. Like, every day is somebody's birthday. I feel like using a birthday as a reason doesn't make sense. Like, Merlin's not even here. If Merlin were here, you might have a case door. Do. It's in Merlin's spirit. No, I'm still gonna pass. Ugh. No, I'm hoping my neck feels better. It's likely just everything that's been stressing me out manifesting physically, as it does. Because of course it does. Is likely why I'm having these issues. 8 o'clock. Be so hilarious. There we go. Bop. Okay. Okay. So, not everything that I wanted done, but we removed the shroom light ones, except for 2 over there that I've missed. Just the one. Where? What? Oh, there it is. Sometimes I forget a perfect body. Eyelashes touch my sweat. Do do do. They do. Ooh. Ooh. I love that line. I've got a perfect body because my eyelashes catch my sweat. Yes, they do. They do. It's such a, like, happy lyric. I need a torch. Dolphins. I also love that it's called a dolphin song and it doesn't sound like a dolphin. Yay for snow! I hope the snow goes well for you, Dor. I just had a mental image go into my head that if snow streams, snow should, like, the starting soon should be snow warning! Snow watch! Oh, the sky. Nope. I need to... We're gonna drop off our shroom lights. Drop off the purple stained glass, so I will lose that forever. Nope, wrong thing. Go here. Go here. And go to the wrong place. Go to the scalp grinder. Just grab a few more stacks. Then go here, and we need to go to the froggy farm. Because this is where I need to chill now on the server for a while. Because I'm going to need a lot of shroom lights. Or frog lights. Like, they're slowly feeding into these lower... Where did I just get this one? But they're all going to feed into this. I will hopefully get quite a bit more. I need to go down to my little storage area. We go down here. And again, for those who haven't seen it, this is my magma cube spawner. It works pretty well. They fall down here. The frogs eat them. There's no spawner. I wish I had a spawner farm. It would be much more reliable than this. But this does work quite well for what it is. Like, it's not the fastest thing, but this is working. We just couldn't find a blaze, or not a blaze spawner, but a magma cube spawner anywhere. So this is what we ended up with. But I am going to call it there. I really appreciate the bits you gave today, Snow. That means a lot. And Clue, thank you for the resub. Y'all have been lovely and fantastic, and I appreciate y'all so much. I am going to send you away. Hopefully, I'll be streaming in the morning tomorrow. For those who have been keeping up on things, my mental health's not been the greatest. So there is an entire possibility I end up having to cancel. Keep an eye on the Discord and probably Blue Sky to see if I do. I do apologize regardless. I'm going to send you away, though. That's a really long stream. I'm going to send you away, though. I'm going to send you over to... Oh, God. Where do I want to send y'all? I don't really have a good spot to send y'all. I'm sorry. Like, I'm looking at my list. I do not have a spot. I'm gonna... You know what? We're gonna force somebody into streaming longer than they probably want to. Because, typically, they are not streaming 4 hours. Are they wrapping up? Yeah, no, they're being called out for streaming so long, so I'm not sending you there. Oh, Red's streaming. I'll send you over to Red. Red is good vibes. So let's go bug Red. Red is playing Valhalla, which is a cute bar sim kind of game. So go be kind to Red. Red is rated mature, so I do apologize if you can't go there. But you are appreciated. I love y'all a lot. I'm exhausted, though, and I'm going to lay down, and I'm going to run a massager on my shoulder, because ow. But I will catch y'all later. I hope you have a good one. That said, see ya. Love ya. Bye-bye.
あ、感じる。コスモを感じるわ。